Hello, welcome to Baldur's Gate. This is B the Gamer 100. Brand new channel, brand new video. You're actually the very first ones to watch anything, so thank you. We're gonna try out Honor mode today, which is the brand new mode as of, I think it's called patch 5, and that's very recent to the recording of this, which is December the 8th, and I think they just won a bunch of game awards too, so congratulations, Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sure lots of you have seen this intro before, so I'll put chapter markers and stuff for the video, of course, and otherwise, you know, I'm sure as many of you have seen this a million times, or maybe this is your very first time, so I like to kind of just, before we do a playthrough, get in the mood, so to speak, you know? This really sets the scene for who we're going to be and how we're going to try to approach this. I'm trying to come at this from a roleplay focused kind of direction for the stream, so we're going to do, you know, I think you can play through this game so many different ways that you kind of have to pick a direction that you want to go in. Like to kind of inform the decisions about who you are, what kind of character you're going to play. And for this particular playthrough, this is going to be the chill, the ASMR stream, you know, like this is going to be the calm, collected, wise, monk type, archetype character. I'm thinking going Way of the Four Elements because, well, Avatar's coming out next year on live action. I'm a big fan. And I'm kind of like, I had this like Roku-esque wise guy in mind. And yeah, we're gonna make the character after the scene here. But first we have to get infected. And just how absolutely horrifying this is. So it really sets the scene for us. But yes, who are we? What's it all about?
Who are you?
That's what I just said. Okay, so first things first, we got to choose which race we're gonna be, and for this particular playthrough, I thought about, you know, all these different options here, and I'm wondering actually, would this just be absolutely orcs get the base movement speed? Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do too, was take you through our menu options here, because yes, I did put on an Imperial, even though I'm not American. I can't come at this from a non 5th edition D&D perspective, like my brain is wired into it, because I've played that game so much. So the 30 feet of movement thing just feels right. That's all I have to say about it. And it helps me keep track of what they're doing, because it's familiar. Otherwise, I think everything else is fine in terms of the settings, but the couple of things I think they're under the accessibility window was, yeah, we're gonna do some recording and stuff, so other than that, I think we're good to go. They get rid of that karmic dice option. Anyway, I had it turned on, but I don't know where it went. Anyway, so as an orc though, we get dark vision 40 feet, which can be helpful to see better in dim lighting. Don't go down so easily. That's nice. When you land a crit, deal extra damage. Pretty nice. I don't know, something about a learned orc. Oh, you know what? Or I really just do need an excuse to play a dragonborn. No, but then you won't see how old he is. So I thought about it, and I think we're gonna just go ahead and play a human. Humans get an extra skill and get to carry more stuff. and that can be good because we're probably going to dump our strength, and I always end up hoarding and carrying around a bunch of stuff. And they get proficiency in a bunch of stuff that we're probably not ever going to use. So yeah, as a monk, I don't think you can use that shield bonus. So this is not an optimized playthrough. If you want to see the optimized playthrough, that'll be a different one. But we are going to play on honor mode just because it is brand new and I'm feeling spicy about it. So if we're going to go and approach things with a sort of a true neutral mindset, if you're familiar with the alignment system, and I kind of want to play this huge ass guy because something about it just feels right with the approach. So as a monk, you're going to get Flurry of Blows, which is a bonus action which gets you some extra punches in, and the Key, which is kind of like your power set that lets you do special moves. Unarmored Defense, you add your Wisdom modifier to your armor class, which is different than 5e because it's I think it's Dex plus Wisdom with base 10, but they've got like neat robe armor in this game, armor class 10. So there's a lot of cool stuff for the monk, a lot of cool monk items I hear too. So looking forward to exploring everything the game has to offer on the monk side here. What kind of background do we want? I'm thinking the sage background, the kind of like the learned, you've read a lot of lore kind of thing. And for the ability scores, so the most important thing to know about the ability scores is that odd numbers don't count, basically. So when you're looking at your abilities, you see it's +3 to dexterity. That's because it's at least 16. Whereas +2 to constitution, that's because it's at least 14. And, -1 to intelligence, that's because 10 is the baseline, and 2 under that, you see in even numbers, you get the thing. But the 17 doesn't do anything, right? If this was 16, it'd still be +3. So the other important thing to know is when you're assigning these ability scores, you get your +2 bonus and your +1 bonus, which you can assign to any of the scores, but you probably want to use it on your main stat. The other thing is, though, you see I have like 5 points left to assign. You go up one at a time until... what? What was that? Oh, 13. Going above 13, everything costs 2. That's the important thing to note about that. Otherwise, it's just 1 point. So when you're trying to build this up and optimize where you're going to put things, you're going to put stuff in your best stat first, highest stat that you want. Definitely want our dexterity up. And, well, the thing is, it doesn't really matter. You can kind of just go and take the default, whatever suggestions they give you, because it's going to work out, and there are easy ways to reclass your whole class. So, hey, there you go. I'm sure you know that. But if you don't, that's what this is for. It's for you. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so what do we not need? Charisma. We don't need charisma for anything. We're going to talk to people, but we're probably just going to be too obtuse for them to understand us. We want more wisdom. But can we get it to 16? Yes, if we take the +1 there. And we can get this up to 14, 15. Again, it would be kind of a waste, so maybe we bump those other 2 points somewhere else. Or we take these 2. See, the thing is you can't go above 15, so might as well just take those. So the thing is, out of these 4 points, we could kind of even out some of our other stats. Now, how often are you going to be making any particular checks? You might be persuading people quite a bit. I would like to maybe not have a -1 on charisma. And strength, again, I don't care about strength at all. Let's just do that. And for our skills, you get skills from both your background and also your class. And the class lets you have to pick a couple, and the background usually assigns them. For example, what was it? Sage gives you Arcana and History. So when I look here, Arcana and History are inherited from the background. So we get to assign some from our race too here, and extra stuff. What do we want to be good at? I feel like Sleight of Hand just feels like natural for it's being good with the fists, I guess. Religion, I think we have really good insight and good religion. I'm not sure if we're as acrobatic or athletic as we used to be, and then just one in any other skill. So yeah, I think sleight of hand. Well, are we really going to be stealing anything? That's a good question, but maybe nature. That feels more holistic. Okay, so we've futzed around there. Let's change our appearance. So I want this guy to be sagely and old.
Let's hope the locals are...
Hells, something just woke up down here.
I feel like this is probably the voice.
It's opened.
Maybe.
More of those wretched things.
Yeah, maybe this guy. This guy sounds about right. Maturity, there we go. All the way up. Give him lots of freckles too. Make him real intense. He's seen some shit. He's been out and about. Maybe some scars too. Ooh. Yeah, this guy's seen some stuff. That's for sure. Oof. All right. And which shows the old man face well enough? The best. That one's pretty good. Yeah, that's all right. I think I'm blush tone. And that's good on that. Okay, so if we're going to be the avatar, I think we need to have some tattoos. And I think this is maybe the most triangle arrowy one out of the bunch. I took a little look around, and I think that's the one I'm going to go with. Eye color, actually, I kind of like that one, and oh, we definitely need some eyeliner for sure. Black, I don't want to. No, it's too far. It's too much. I was thinking of bald for the look, but I was also thinking you gotta see that he's old. You know what I mean? I'm gonna still play around with the textures. I'm running the Vulcan. It seemed like the best one for me. The other hairstyles were doing weird stuff. So, bald or almost bald? Jesus, he's so freaking huge. I feel like any hairstyle I choose is going to be... just weird because he's just so huge. He doesn't look old. Like, we turned up the maturity all the way and he's still just like daddy. Facial hair? Oh yeah, I think so. That's starting to sell it a little bit. Oh yeah, and then you still see the chin tat. Do we care about the chin tat? It's not really part of the whole... Oh, that looks weird as hell. What the Yeah, so I'm gonna try back and forth on the things. Certain textures look better than others, I think, depending on which one it is. And I don't know, I'd really like to get a new graphics card. So yeah, look for links to support me. Thank you. Alrighty. I think our tab is ready to go. It's weird how it changes the color. Oh, it's kind of like the lighting goes. Alright, well, what's our tab going to be? I was thinking about Roku from Avatar, like I said, but he's really coming in a different direction. That's the fun thing about character creation is, you come up with a concept, you never know where it's going to go. So, how about Rocky?
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Okay, the Guardian. Who's my Guardian gonna be? Wow, that is some hair. That is quite awesome. One thing I always want to do is, and I'll hate myself for it if I don't, is get rid of the mouse. Because there's no other thing more annoying than watching a cutscene and someone just leaves it in the middle of the screen. I know it's so easy to forget, but I'm probably going to forget tons of times, and, well, we'll all have to suffer for it, I suppose. Not if I remember. Okay, so the plot of the story basically is that we are from Baldur's Gate and we were abducted. I assume actually not right during this scene, because this is, we already saw the scene where we got mind flayers, so. Nice Wilhelm scream there. And here come the Gith. So the story goes that the Gith rebelled against the Mind Flayers way back in the day, and their leader made a deal with Tiamat, the Queen of the Dragons, and they made a deal that the Red Dragons would help serve the Gith's cause, and that's why they ride these Red Dragons, because dragons are a very intelligent creature. They wouldn't normally just, let people ride around them like mounts like that, but especially red dragons. Red dragons are the quintessential greedy, evil dragon. Very self-centered, selfish. They're known to know the count of every single coin in their hoard, and if one is missing, you're gonna see their red fury about it. So it's pretty rad that they ride these things. Okay, then. Ooh.
My head.
Yo. What's up? This is us.
Should mind my step. Where in the hells are we?
The hells. Ironically. Okay, so we got our...
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
I want to investigate further. So we roll dice in this game and you try to meet the difficulty class. And if you don't, well, you fail.
You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
That's fine. That's fine. Why don't I reach towards the pool? Whoop! Whoop! That's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, a pearl.
Dead. Good.
It's not very monk-like of you, Mr. Monk, but
I feel better.
yeah. I knew that everything was going to be fine because in the very tutorial level here, they've got an immediate heal for right away, first thing. So, no problem. But let's look around. Ooh, a goblin. I got some gold. What's this all about?
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Studying up on goblins for the goblin dissection. Let's go up the diddle here. And talk to this guy. Because he's got some weird brain stuff. And I'll keep remembering to move the mouse. So I played through this game once since it came out,
Come
but
to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return. They return.
let's see. Oh, and I gotta think of my voice for this guy. Who am I talking to? A man or a brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
I suppose we can try. I am somewhat dexterous after all. Oh, I guess if I'm clicking the buttons, you can't see which choice I'm making until it's too late, can you? It comes up at the top of the screen, but yeah, I'm clicking the numbers on my screen to do it instead of moving the mouse, because then I forget to move it out of the way of the
The brain
cutscenes, and then you
lifts
can't
from
see
the
it.
skull. But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
I feel like as a neutral stance, I have No reason to harm it.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
There we go. See if I do it like this. What's at the helm? Oh, I helped you once, but that's all I can do. Very neutral. Oh, doesn't like that.
The brain tenses as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do nothing for me. Do everything for us.
What should I call you?
Us. We are us.
Well, if you're not you, but you're us, but you are us, we do it for us. What's at the helm anyway?
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
That does seem like a good idea. It does. It does. Alright,
To
then
the
let's
helm
go.
we go. We are going to the helm.
Well, this guy, they really emptied him out. Wow. Hello. Okay, now we got us on our side, so we can control us in addition to us, Rocky, and us. Together forever as friends and forever something something. The words to the song. Just a little improv there for you, you know. Shit is going down. Well, look at who it is. We saw you earlier. Oh my god, I'm doing it. I forgot to move the mouse out of the cutscene. It's just so easy to forget.
This is your end.
Hey, I didn't do nothing.
Drops and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Let's take a moment to refocus ourselves.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Oh, they're really going to town on this guy. You know, as horrifying as these things are, and the fact that they want to kill us, I do wonder if I can pull off some kind of... Okay, so the other important thing to remember is to turn on ask for all of your characters. The number one thing you're always going to want to do is check your asks so that you can control your character more closely. Because there's nothing worse than forgetting to set this up and then your actions getting used or wasted by the game automatically, which is like, it's nice, it's trying to help you, but
Taste my fury.
I think having a little more self-control is nice. It goes a long way. Okay, so you can only attack once, but you can sometimes use these once per short rest, it says. Pommel Strike as a bonus action, which still does damage and inflicts the dazed condition. So if we examine, we can always examine everything. Dazed is a condition where it has disadvantage on whiz saves, can't take reaction, and loses the dexterity bonus to their armor class, so their armor class has gone way down. Not that they were getting any in the first place, Jesus. -1. So, not exactly effective against this thing. but oh well, it still did some damage, that's the point. And then we end our turn for the combat.
Fight. Let's go.
This thing is us. And it will be able to do an attack too. Oh, so close. So close. Could only do one though. Has to end its turn.
Choice but to keep going.
And can I wonder, toggle non-lethal attacks. If I knock someone unconscious instead of killing them, must be unarmed or using a melee weapon. So if I go up,
Can't slow down.
and give this guy a whack, he's just knocked out. He's not dead. But I still beat him, so will I still get the XP? I don't know. I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. Well, if he's knocked out and does 0. Oh, well, whatever. Just wondering if I can do like a pacifist run with my monk, if that's going to be possible. You know, I could have play tested this earlier, but I didn't want to. Bonus action. Yes, you do get the XP.
You
even
proved
if just
surprisingly
knock them out.
adequate in battle. Now, to the house.
So I don't have to kill them. I think my other characters might still kill, but if my monk
Not now.
never does,
We must go to the helm.
he doesn't have to enforce his beliefs on other people. They're their own people. I don't need to talk about any of that, but I will take their stuff. Oh, and we can have another refresh. Not that I think any of us need it, because we rocked that encounter. They hit us.
Take another dragon attack.
Ooh, lots of nice
Need to
things
get
here.
out before it's too late.
And yeah, we probably don't want to be here when the dragons burn us alive.
Gauge machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Damn it!
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Let me out! You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
No! Wait!
trying to decide if I really want to commit to like a true neutral play set, and if, what would that even mean in the context of is helping people
In a jar.
a good thing or not. But I think I'm leaning towards neutral good, if not true neutral. So there's the key.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Let's see if this is...
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
a button.
Another brain. But for what?
The console appears dormant.
There's a socket in the console, shaped like the rune.
The console hums to life.
I'll put my hand on it.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Let's do it.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
My wisdom tells me that maybe that's not such a good thing.
At last. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Okay.
More that Gith have a problem with everyone else. But there's more important matters right now. Survival. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Time to go.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
Here we go. Our party grows ever stronger. Together we will restore balance. And in case we need a little refresher, let's just
Mind flayer horticulture.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Kanyank.
auto save, honor mode. Alright, not gonna try to pull any get Jalk's sword or whatever shenanigans. You know, we can just make our way along. Try to get some XP.
Bro, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Let these intruders burn as his own.
Okay, so as you can see here, we have to get the transponder before we crash and die. So, yeah, that'd be good if we did that, obviously. There, that's more like it.
Survival is all that matters.
So you can see, so long as you're grouped together in the initiative order, at the beginning of combat, you roll your d20, you add your dexterity, and you get to go take a turn. But if everybody's in the same initiative order here, you can change around who you're playing. So that could be handy for lots of reasons.
On I go.
You see Shadowheart doesn't have any bonus actions that allow her to take another attack, so now see, I could run through the fire. Oh, it is still turned on. Oh, and it turns it on for everybody? Interesting.
I will ascend.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh. Am I playing a goblin? I mean, in a way. If I use my action to dash, I'll be able to go check all of these bodies for stuff to loot. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what you call an opportunity attack, because I forgot to turn off. Check opportunity attack. So it should have let me decide if I want to do it or not. I obviously most of the time want to do it, but especially as you get further in the game, it is nice to have that as, you know, an option and not required. Just have to dash about it. These guys probably don't have anything in them anyway.
Never a dull moment. Need to find a way forward.
Not enough movement. Not enough movement. So the reason I want to pick these up is because they explode. And that might come in handy.
Make way.
So sometimes you just don't have enough movement to get to attack, because you're mainly a melee character. So that's where your ranged attacks come in handy. Except you suck at ranged attacks and you miss. Oof, my game is chugging along, so I hope you enjoyed the content and decide to support what you see so that I can afford to buy a better graphics card, and then maybe, oof, it wouldn't be so choppy. Oh, good thing he missed. Alright, so obviously that was not a great attempt at attacking him.
Hurry, before they strike.
And I don't think you're supposed to, you know?
Talk to me.
So because he's already used his one reaction to do an opportunity attack, he won't be able to opportunity attack again. And the other thing to know is if you push tab, then you've got shared inventory with everyone, and you can always move stuff around. So that means if I push I now with Shadowheart here, I can drop all of these things all around here and also run away. And I think let's just take a look here. I think I should wait a turn to blow it up. Now Shadowheart has the Firebolt because she is an elf, but because it uses intelligence by default as its stat, means it usually doesn't hit very often. So try not to use that.
I am fury. I am death.
Oops.
Connect the transponder. Kill them, or your spine is mine.
Uh-oh.
Ship hits the ground, we're dead.
We must take the transponder. Victory awaits. On the move.
My faith will protect me.
Okay. Now I have to use the Firebolt because I want to flammabilize this. Oh, wow. That was huge. But what? These two didn't go off, and he's fire resistant. So it really just killed this guy. And damaged all of us. Cool, cool. Nice.
Where do I go from here?
Oh, Shadowheart's down. Yikes.
Victory awaits.
Not enough movement. Not enough movement. See, the thing is, Shadowheart was the one who heals people.
Well, so much for peace.
So let's take a look at our inventory. I'm going to want to split this item into one. I only need one to throw, and you can throw things at people. There we go.
Let's finish this.
Okay, and when you get up, you can only
Got to move.
use your bonus action. So
Forward, Istik. Before more dragons come. Worth examining.
Let these intruders open! The furnace is ours!
oh fuck.
Take two.
Can't even catch my breath.
Can I? No.
I will ascend.
I think Lae'zel should just run up
My
and do the
path be
thing.
true.
We're really screwed otherwise. This is honor mode after all. It's supposed to be harder.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Now we get the cutscene with Lae'zel instead of our main character, but that's fine. If I had walked away from that guy, I would have gone down and died. Oh, I did it again. I'm one of those people. It's so easy to forget. Reach! Well, that should about do it for one episode. Like I said, this is a brand new thing. So if you want to subscribe and like and comment and all that good stuff, whatever it is, that'd be awesome. Thank you. And tune in for more. We're only just getting started. This was like episode nothing. Just barely got through the intro.